most of you have probably seen this show, which is X Factor, and I don't go looking for this stuff, but I've got some friends that are addicted to this show, and so I end up watching some of it with them. And what's interesting about the show, I didn't realize that if you've got a whole show and you look at the actual singing part, it's only a small percentage of the actual, the video, if you like. Most of the show is about a story, and I didn't realize this until one of my friends said, "Oh yeah, there's loads of people that are got a great voice or a talent, but if they don't have a good story, they don't want them on a show because it's not good TV." And that I was like, "What? Why not? Don't they want the talent on there?" But then, if you watch it, that's why it's addictive. It's all about the story, and if somebody comes from like a terrible background and like a upbringing where they've been, deprived of many things, and they make it good basically in the entertainment world, you might have somebody who is from the back streets of the Philippines and no one's ever heard of them before. They've never done any public performance, and then they come out there and sound like like Pavarotti or something like that. And that really, of course, is, that's good TV, isn't it? Good entertainment, and also it's a great story. Now, okay, what am I getting at here? We've all got a good story. I really think we've all got a good story, but of course, it's maybe not like one of these dramatic stories where it's sort of like rags to riches or from ruin to success or something like that. But we've all got things we battle against, and when other people know what that is, they can come to relate to us and even, I suppose, like us and sort of root for us a bit. But maybe the difficult thing is that, for example, maybe the thing that you're battling with is just mediocrity, that you're sort of, you're sort of like, what do they call it? Magnolia or something, like middle of the road. You're nothing to, or vanilla. You're not really anything outstanding. And that might be something you're battling with. You might be, you might be sort of broke. You might have some kind of an illness which prevents you from performing, or you might have just like a mindset that you've just struggled with for years and years and years. And really, actually, that's a great story in and of itself, because you're battling with it's like that Goliath or that mountain that you've got to overcome or climb over, or whatever it is, that for you to deal with that it's just like one of these people in this show, that you overcome so many things, and it's okay, it's entertainment, it's engaging, but it's also allowing you to connect with other people and to sort of be in their space and allow them to be in your space. And that's one of the things that we're aiming at. Like, that's in our life. We really want to get on with other people, but the best way to get on with them is to understand what's going on in here. And when we understand what's going on in here, then we're going to have a better relationship with that person. But of course, that can take time, but it also takes explaining where you're coming from. So I'm not saying we should all be in this show, but we can learn something from this show about our story and how our story can help other people. So get your story out there, share it with other people, and you never know what's going to happen. Good things can happen. Laters.